Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Rigathi Gachagua must be a very disturbed man. Of recent, he announced to the whole nation that he's looking for Uhuru Kenyatta so that they can reconcile and have a handshake that will unite the Mount Kenya fraternity. But those statements must have come as a realization that there is a silent rebellion from leaders and voters from Mount Kenya. And this is because when Rigathi was campaigning, he told them that their predicaments and problems emanated from Uhuru Kenyatta, telling them that Raila Amolo Odinga stole their leader after they overwhelmingly voted for him and took him to Kisumu. But now, 1 year down the line, there is no difference. They've just realized that life has even become more difficult than it was before. The Mount Kenya residents had got one message to Uhuru Kenyatta. Forgive us because we betrayed you. Forgive us because we were hoodwinked and duped to vote for thieves.
Leo watu wa Gatondo juu Mungu amemwezesha kufikisha miaka 62 na tumesema leo tumpatie zawadi kama watu wa Gatondo kwa yale yote ametutendea hapa Gatondo South. Ametujengea mabarabara, ametujengea hospitali, ametujengea university, ametujengea hii soko inaonekana siku ya leo. Hawa mama walikuwa wananyeshewa lakini akakuja akawajengea soko. Siku ya leo tukasema tumpatie birthday, tusherekee pamoja, tukule sisi wote kama nyumba moja, nyumba ya Gatondo South.
Ilikuwa rahisi, tulikuwa tunaweza kusomesa watoto, tulikuwa tunaweza kuwapea chakula, lakini sasa hata kusomesa watoto hatuwezi. Na hata alitufanyia vizuri, akachukua watoto wetu akawapeleka kazi. Sasa saa hii hakuna watoto haendi kazi, hatuwezi kuwasomesa, hatuwapei chakula vile tunaweza, kwa hivyo tuko na shida. Tunaona tulimkosea juu tulienda na wave. Tulimkosea yenyewe, tunajua alikasirika juu tulimkosea. Sasa tunaomba atusamehe ili tuende pamoja.
That message is very clear and very sincere. When they say they voted for thieves, you all know that when they say they voted for thieves, you know that William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua painted the whole of Mount Kenya yellow. And so the thieves that they're talking about here are William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. And they are not mincing their words because they must have realized that there is money that is being lost in this government that cannot be accounted for. And that is why they are saying they voted for thieves. When the subsidies were removed, the cost of living just became unbearable. And that is why that lady is saying that she regrets, because back then life was a little bit better. Today we have decided to listen to the colonial masters. We have decided to listen to the Western masters, and that is why we are living under the most difficult period in the history of our nation. When William Ruto goes to Central, we've seen him give the Mount Kenya fraternity rice and meat to eat as a celebration. I mean, for people who overwhelmingly voted for him, all he can afford to give them in Sagana Lodge was some delicacy, something that to me is laughable. And many experts have begun asking questions that Rigathi Gachagua, instead of negotiating for bigger things, he negotiates for a delicacy that only goes for some hours. Instead of launching development projects, when he gets to Mount Kenya, they really get to prayers instead of launching real development problems. When they are in Central, Rigathi Gachagua has been given a bait to talk about hatutaki handshake, hatutaki the talks that are going on in Bomas. And this has really woken up the Mount Kenya fraternity. Instead of launching projects that he has initiated as a promised Mount Kenya, he keeps on relaunching projects that were initiated by Uhuru Kenyatta. And they are not very happy, and that's why they're saying they are really very sorry. This is coming at a time when Rigathi is saying that he wants to unite Mount Kenya and is looking for Uhuru to talk to him. The question is he looking for Uhuru because he has just realized that things are very bad on him? Because on the other hand, it seems he's facing a rebellion from Kenya Kwanza, because he feels William Ruto is quoting Mudavadi. And there are rumors that if Rigathi is not careful, come 2027, William Ruto might pick Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. So is he looking for Uhuru Kenyatta now that he has realized he's being abandoned? Because I think there was a time Uhuru Kenyatta needed him the most. He abandoned Uhuru Kenyatta. Now he has realized that he needs Uhuru Kenyatta. He must come and apologize, just like the Mount Kenya fraternity is saying, Uhuru, we are very sorry. We are yet to see Rigathi Gachagua coming out if he so believes that he wants Uhuru Kenyatta, because he said elections are over and he has just landed from the moon and realized that elections are over and Uhuru Kenyatta is his brother. Someone just told him yesterday that Uhuru is his brother. He has just realized and now he wants him. But it looks like he wants him for self-aggrandizement, because he says, I want us to unite Mount Kenya so that we vote 100%. Yet he knows very well that Uhuru had a candidate. He knows very well that Uhuru is still in Azimio. But he's telling Uhuru, let us unite around me so that we give William Ruto 100% votes so that 2032 I become the president. You know, the manner in which he's approaching this is not palatable. But I don't think those who are around Uhuru Kenyatta will accept it. And so this is going to really hinder his attempts to unite Mount Kenya. From where you sit, do you think Mount Kenya was duped? Do you think they were cheated to vote against Uhuru? They said they wanted to take Uhuru to Ichaweri and take Raila to Bondo. But when you look at things, Raila is still here with us. Uhuru is enjoying his vacation in UK. But the people who are suffering the most are the people who are promised heaven. There are no jobs. Houses are being demolished. The cost of living is so high. And we are being forced to accept the culture of the white man. If you are realistic enough, you will realize that the life has become so difficult, because even the cost of education now, parents are really crying for, because they don't know what to do. This is a lesson to us. Next time, let us scrutinize our politicians and vote on policies and genuine policies instead of taking every lie from politicians. And I think kimeturamba sisi zote, because when Mount Kenya suffers, Nyanza suffers, Coast suffers, Western suffers, we are in it together. And we cannot say that because someone is suffering now we are happy. Ladies and gentlemen, the hustlers of this nation, if you are given a chance, who will you vote for? And I leave you with that question.